Hey y'all, so before I get this video started, let me give a quick shout out. These were the first 3 comments in my last video. If you want to be featured in my next video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell and come show me some love when I drop a new video. What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka CoachKe, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, in this video I'm going to be doing my November sinking funds update. My November budget actually started, I think, on November 4th, so I'm a little bit late with this. But in this video, all I'm really doing is showing you guys what my beginning balances were for last month's budget. I show you how much I contributed to each account. I have 7 different savings accounts. So with each account, you'll see how much interest I earn on each account, how much I contributed to each account, how much I took out of each account, and then my ending balances. And I am very, very happy to report that I finally have my savings back over 40,000. Thank you, hallelujah. So I'm somebody who thinks that saving is very important. Even when I was still in debt, which I've now been debt free for 2.5 years, even when I was still in debt, I did save on a monthly basis. I think it's very important that you do so as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So if you're new to my channel, I have a lot of banking. I have a lot of bank accounts. I did make a video about that recently. I think it was like a month or so ago. I'll try to remember to link that up in the eye in the sky. But in this video, I'll only be going over 7 of those accounts, and all 7 of those are savings accounts for my personal accounts. I do bank with Ally Bank. I've been with them since January of 2017. I love them. I will probably never ever leave them. The interest rate as of right now should be 0.6%. If it's not, I will put that down in the description box, but it should be 0.6% because I just checked it this morning, but this video is coming out probably about a week after I record it. So first account that we have is my mini emergency fund, and for me a mini emergency fund is $3,000 and not $1,000. If you guys hear any weird noises, it's alerts. I'm in the middle of a trading session right now. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to use this blue pen to first write in my interest that I earned on each account. So for the mini emergency fund, it was $2.21. For true emergency, that's 6 months worth of your expenses. For me, I just put $9,000. I have very low expenses on a monthly basis, but I will possibly next year up this to $12,000 for when I do decide to eventually move out again. I know how to keep my expenses pretty low, so I think $12,000 would be just fine, especially because I keep a buffer of $4,000 in my checking account as well. So I kind of have to burn through that before I get to the mini, before I get to the true. So for the true emergency fund, I earned $5.37. The travel sinking fund, I earned $2.58. Tax sinking fund was $2.91. Miscellaneous / investment was $2.90. The car sinking fund was $5.02. The medical sinking fund was $1.95. Now let's go ahead and put all the additions and subtractions into each one. For the mini emergency fund, I didn't add anything into there. True emergency fund, I didn't add anything into there either. So everything that you see in excess of the $3,000 or the $9,000 is strictly interest that I've earned since I've had my accounts there. For the travel sinking fund, I did put $161.03 when I reconciled my account at the end of the month. The budget results video should have came out before this one, so you guys know that I was able to put about $644 into my savings when I reconciled at the end of the month. So for tax sinking fund, I added $64.42. That basically was 20% of my YouTube paycheck. For my miscellaneous / investment sinking fund, I did tell you guys in that results video that I did save a little bit more than what I showed. And the only reason why I didn't show that in that video is because when I do my budget results showing what I saved, that's only what I saved from my paycheck. Anything in addition to that, I just put it in this page, but not the other one. So let's see. I ended up saving $322.08, which is what I reconciled down with when I put my account back down to $4,000 at the end of my budget. But then I did get a $150 gift from someone. And normally what I would do is go ahead and add that as income. But I knew that I wanted to try to restrict my spending as much as possible with my budget being $650 short. I didn't want to add that $150 into my budget and then end up spending it. Like, I would have rather just put that in savings, but I put it in savings with the notion of if I end up going over budget because my budget is so much smaller or lower in income than I'm used to, I can always pull that $150 back out and then allocate it the way that I needed to. So I ended up saving $472.08 total towards that. And then I did actually take money out of this account as well. I do have a life update, I guess you could say, coming pretty soon, telling you guys about like how everything's been going in the household with updates with that. And then also a career change that's coming. Car sinking fund, I earned $161.03, or I put $161.03 in there. And then as far as medical goes, I didn't put anything in that account at all. So let's go ahead and add up the totals for first the interest, $258. 291, no, 91, then 290, 502, 195. So total in interest, I earned, and this number sucks, $22.94. The interest at Ally, I think, used to be like 2.4% before like the pandemic and everything just made everything just start sliding down. So I'm going to say with Ally as of right now, because realistically speaking, I'm earning more there than I would if I just had the Bank of America savings, which is where my checking is. So the total amount that I took out was the $635. And then what I put in was $161.03 times 2. Then we're going to add the $64.42, $472.08. All right, that should be right. This is from my last video. If I add 150 to that, yeah. Okay. 858, 56. Okay. So let me go ahead and put the ending balances in, because then I can transfer that over to the beginning balances for November. Okay, 221. That's gonna get me 3177.17. I'm gonna put 9,000 there. Travel, and then I'll write the other stuff in a second. Okay, so for the true emergency fund, 9446.75 plus 537. It's gonna get me 9452.12. Okay, and then the travel sinking fund, we got 4501.18 plus 258 plus 161.03. And that's gonna get me 4664.79. Next, we got the tax sinking fund, and this is one of my 2 tax accounts. Ending balance for that is $52.12.90. Miscellaneous is $52.73.15, and money is going to start being put back into that one later this month. $51.13.13. I'm almost certain my accounts are back over 40,000. My goal by my birthday next year, which is basically going to be in about 7 months, is to have that account at, I would say 45 or 50,000. That's my goal. Excuse me. 89.24.57 plus 502 plus 161.03. Oh, this is a good amount. I can't wait for my car sinking fund to be over 10,000. That'll be like super dope, because even though my car should be nowhere near needing to be replaced, just the fact that I have that money in there. Now, I do know that sometime in the beginning of next year, I am going to have to take over $1,000 out of there, because I'm coming up on one of my maintenance, like one of the, I think it might be like the 80,000 mile maintenance. I should be coming up on that pretty soon, and that should end up being like over $1,000. So it's gonna go down just a little bit, but we'll be replacing it, no biggie. And then if all goes well, or I'm not gonna say if, when all goes well with my new venture, I'll be able to save money even faster, you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and total this up, and then I'll put the total on the other page and cross my fingers that we're back over 40,000. I don't know when I'm looking at my account just off the bat, because I do have other money that's like sitting in there. Like for instance, when I take the half of my rent every paycheck and put it over, that's in my savings and stuff like that. So, oh yes, I'm back over 40,000. I think it was Mrs. BSN. Is it Mrs. BSN? I feel like it is. You know who you are. She asked me not too long ago. I'm so behind on comments all over again. She asked me how it felt when my accounts went under 40,000, or if it bothered me. Yes, it did bother me a lot, actually. 14406, and then forgot the whole period. I'm just gonna add a cross really quick, make sure that is correct. 2294 minus 635 plus 858.56. Boom. All right, so that is what my sinking funds are looking like for the month of November. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to leave them down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, but other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.